Where is Dorky? Where is Dorky? Playing with thee, playing with thee. Will he touch a needle? Will he touch a needle? Skank times three, skank times three. Well, folks, Sir Dork-a-Lot of the Meth Camper might be on the run and suboxing on the highway, looking for the Meth Camper, and if it comes Dork's way, his little dirty kid's gonna make it happen. Get caught in a luscious way. Dog, fire your guns at once and Mama Bo's in the space. Oh my God. This has been a real wild week in the Durkelverse, folks. A very, very wild and crazy week in the Durkelverse. We have Sir Dirky the Small, Sir Dork-a-Lot the Needle Binger. I don't believe Sir Dirk's going to court. Now, we have the video right here off Scooter Beggins' channel. I dropped this link into the side here. I'll put it in the bottom. What's up, Mysterious Kind, Scooter Ford, Wacky Jackie, Larry Lee, Mysterious Kind, Shelly Puckett. I already said your name. Weak Slank. What's going on? What's going on in the underground? This is very psychotic. What's going on here in the Durkelverse? We're gonna watch Sir Froggy of the Great Water. Sir Lancelot actually goes to the house over here and talks to the neighbor. We're going to watch that, and then we'll listen to a few Scooter Beggins videos. Man, Beggins is literally the Jedi fucking master. Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi, without a doubt. They called the Meth Camper, and Dirk tried to sound like Billy. It was insane. Literally. King off. This is twisted, man. Really twisted. He's not going to go to court. He's not going to court at all. There's no way. I bet you they're gonna sneak him and put him in like a doghouse somewhere. He'll be living in some big Great Dane's doghouse. Just give him a bunch of drugs, a couple little things of Mountain Dew, a Snicker bar or two, and he'll just live in there. He doesn't care. What's up, Mini Moocha? All right, we're going to watch, I guess this is the guy Froggy. This guy Froggy, who I've been calling Sir Lancelot. I like this guy. He's a good dude. He tries to help these kids out, and he's going to be on scene tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and he will have the perp walk of Dork and have video of Dork, but let's watch it. This is from Scooter Beggins' channel. So this is him going to the Skanka Tanka, as Moses Heaps would say. The Skanka Tanka. If you notice, there's Mother Shay's car right there. Very twisted what's going on here. My heart does go out to these kids, though. Like this guy, in one of the phone calls, the guy even says how the little kids are in counseling at their age, man. What the fuck? Why would a 9-year-old and 11-year-old be in counseling? This is some sad shit. And this goes on all over America. It's really fucking troubling, man. What the fuck? What's up, Brian? What's up, Londa Gray? Approaching the Skanka Tanka. This is Sir Froggy. God bless Lancelot. He talks to the neighbor. He's going to talk to the neighbor who witnessed the fight with Dork and Skanka. He's saying that Skanka's car's got out-of-date tags. I guarantee tonight Dorky's sleeping under Mama Bo's bed. Under VB's bed, he's sleeping. Yeah, you're right, Shelley. Absolutely right. 100%. It's a real shame. All right,
Hey, how you doing?
All right, let me give you. I'm sure you all use know, but some people who don't know, this guy is Sir Lancelot, and he's going to speak to the neighbor who called the cops the night Dirky was beating Skanker up.
All right. Have you seen Dirky around? Have you seen Dirky around? Uh-huh. Let me ask you something. I don't want to holler it out.
This is great reporting on Froggy's Spot, Lancelot. Great job, Sir Lancelot. You're a fucking hero to the Durkelverse. You know that. And to those children. And God bless Scooter Baggins, man. Scooter Baggins has fucking outdone himself. Literally.
You got some problems with her?
They come on, I let them over here like a couple of years back. Don't say nothing. But when she first met me, they first met back. My brother died. And,
can you guys hear this well?
You got to throw some else in there. She went to the bathroom or something. She went back. They went. Then they got mad. They went to West Virginia. And he put on the internet. The neighbor told me, said, "You know what? You're on the internet." I said, "For I don't get on there. I don't mess with that. I don't like people."
Did you hear what they just said? Do you remember about 6 months ago when Dork and Skanker were fighting and Dork kept saying she steals pills from her neighbor? Do you remember that? Well, I guess she went after this lady's brother died. Skanker went over there and used her bathroom and stole her medication. This is just like bizarre, crazy shit.
Right.
Yeah, no. She said, well, he's mad because he said it's Shannon where they come over and visit you for a minute. And I knew she went to the bathroom.
See?
And she stole a bunch of Alvin's pills.
She stole a dead man's pills. Who the fuck does that?
Out the bathroom. I mean, out of Alvin's room.
She stole your son's pills.
Well, it was my
Or
brother.
your brother.
I went down and looked it up. He had 2 big balls of pain. I said,
Jesus.
look, I got every goddamn bill that shit off. I took it right over the other, put it in the goddamn gone dumpster. And I cussed her out over it. I said, goddamn, you know, what are you advertising? I said, I didn't give you no goddamn mouse. She said, I didn't take that. He's lying.
So I guess Dorky ratted her out, and this woman's seen it, and then she's like, he's lying.
What's the when that happened that night? When they did that, whatever, what happened over there? What happened over there that night? The night he hit her in her mouth, or supposedly, or whatever.
I don't know. All I heard was them raising hell.
Oh, Raging Fire. What's up, Chevy? Love rocks. You called it? Yeah, he's not going to. Listen, he's not going to court, dude. There's no way. No way he's going. All right? No way.
Getting it, slamming and banging, and she comes flying out the door, and the kids was with her.
Wow. See, that's disturbing. She said you hear banging, all this stuff, and then you see her flying out the door with the children on her arm. So I think both children witnessed this.
I looked out the front, and she come beat on the end of my trailer, and I said, what's wrong? She said, call the law. I said, what's wrong?
Wow, so Skanker went over to this woman and said, call the law. Dirky claims she hid his pills and he beat her up, and she's yelling, call the law.
She said, he had the motherfucker done busted my mouth.
So,
and then some people said that he didn't do it.
right, well, she's claiming the dog bit her and scratched her throat because she don't want to prosecute him.
There's no way a teacup chihuahua is doing that, okay? There is no way a teacup chihuahua is freaking doing that to someone's neck and lip, okay? That was a punch. Yeah, tomorrow is his first appearance, and Sir Lancelot's going there with a camera at 10 o'clock to get Dork on video. But Dork's not going to go. You watch. He's not going to go.
That's what we know.
Well, yeah, the judge is going to see through that. If anybody can't hear, she's explaining. The judge is going to see through all that bullshit because there's many times with domestic violence and stuff where the woman goes down and says, he didn't do nothing. You know, the mayonnaise jar fell off the top of the hutch and hit me or something stupid like that.
We're hoping. Do you got to go to court for it? Did the cops get a statement from you?
No. He come to me. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know. I didn't see nothing. I said, she just come right here yelling. She come right to there. I said, what do you want? She said, come here. She said, please. Kitty was out there. He walked out there. That man lived there. She said, do me a favor. I said, what can I do? She said, just call a bunch of police. I said, that's it. All right. I said, I will not do that. I'm not getting in it. Just call them. So
Yeah, maybe, Chevy. I could be wrong. Maybe he is going. You know, it's possible. Anything's possible. But I don't know. It's a toss-up. We'll know tomorrow.
Right then, the girl said she needed help. And I got out. I didn't go out here nothing.
I got you.
No, I ain't getting in no mess. He ain't coming back. He's not coming back for court. He's not going to show up for court.
Okay, the neighbor doesn't think he's coming back. Nobody knows but Doc, though. You know, we can hypothesize all we want. I don't think he's going to go personally. But you never know. Maybe they're driving him down. I don't know. How long does it take to get to West Virginia to where she's at, to Carrollton? What, about a 6-hour drive, 5 hours? I'm not sure. So it's possible. Maybe like VB's like driving them at midnight or something. I don't know how it's going to work out.
I think you will show up cold. You don't.
Lancelot says yes. The neighbor says no.
Well, she's talking to him every day. Still.
Wow.
He didn't have to tell me. She told me. He said all he does is smoke weed, which is a lie.
See, they play with needle. Every time they go to Sniffer's Cove turns to the skanka tank of the needle binge. It turns to Needle Cove. It literally does. Needles on wheels. What a crazy pair. It's really sick. Yeah, Dirky's going to eventually mess around and do something to go to prison. 100%, Verona. 100%. Especially now, once you get in the system like that, especially with this weird domestic creepy shit. I never had one of them. I never will. But especially with this weird domestic stuff, even if they don't put you in the can, you're going to have to go to classes. You're going to have to pay for them classes, probation, whatever. Dirky's. That's what. Why do you think Dirky's been in the nursery his whole life? That's why he can't go nowhere or deal with nobody.
He was shooting up drugs, which got bad. The law too.
Right.
No, he doesn't want warrants. You're right, and maybe Mama Bo might make sure he gets to court. But something in me says that the cowardness of Dork will just go on the run with a needle and a gun and just never go back to Virginia, because technically all he has to do, let's say Dorky's really scared, he doesn't want to go to court, and he wants to go on a run with a needle and a gun. All he has to do is never go to Virginia again. I don't think they can really go and extradite him from West Virginia. That's not going to happen, in case he murdered her or something crazy like that, but.
She told you he was shooting drugs.
Well, they're both playing with drugs. It's really sick. And Doc's gonna have a nervous breakdown. He said, "Something mind someone else's business."
He said he would run out there and what's wrong? After he talked to Mom.
I live in my grandmother's basement.
He said nothing would happen. He said, I didn't do that to her. I said, he said, I didn't do it. I like
He came out of the house and said, I didn't do nothing. So she's describing the scene. So I guess after he punched her, Skank is on the front lawn with the kids bleeding. Dirky comes out and says, I swear to God, I didn't do nothing. And Dirky has no friends, okay? So anybody trying to come in here and troll like your Dirky's friend, that's not going to fly. You're dealing with the Durkelverse over here. Not going to fly.
I said, he said, she shouldn't have hit my damn medicine. Since she hit his medicine, and
This is sick.
they don't like that. Ain't no dog could hit you, cut you. I saw the cut. I saw cutting them out. The law did. They cut them. They were right here. They be witnesses.
3 witnesses.
No dog ain't gonna cut you out like that.
Yeah, like they're trying to blame the dog. Listen, that dog is a little chihuahua. We seen the wounds on Skanka, the busted lip, and the 2 cuts on the neck. There's no way a fucking poodle's doing that. Chihuahua, any dog. If a big dog bit her, she would have been ripped open. If a teacup chihuahua did that, it would have been a bite mark. It wouldn't have been what we've seen. That's a punch.
All right. Well, I may stop back by here in the week. I'm wanting to catch him over there. I want to.
Maybe they got
catch him over there.
baby dog. Maybe VB and them got him a motel or something. Because if they were smart, they would take him down there to straighten that out. You know what I mean? Like 30 days in prison would save his life. I don't know if you agree or not, but 30 days in jail would save his life. He'd be off all that drugs. He'd put some weight on. It would save his life. But I don't think he's going to go.
I don't think he'll come back to court. He said change you going to jail.
Oh yeah. That's 12 months in jail.
Well, they're trying to say it's 12 months in jail. I don't know about that.
And the county picked it up. She can't do a damn thing.
That's not Dirky. Yeah, they picked it up. You know how many times the court system got smart over the years? They pick those charges right up now. Like, you can go down and try to drop all the charges you want, these battered women or battered men, whatever. They're picking that right up. And make sure you guys, if you want any Durkel merchandise, go to Cowboy's channel. Cowboy sells the merchandise. If you drop Cowboy's Instagram in here, you can get some merchandise off Cowboy. I don't sell any Dirky merch. I don't sell merch and stuff like that. But Cowboy does. Go check him out. I'll put the links in. I edit the video after this.
Come and they press. I won't go outside them. They press the damn charges. He went to jail.
Yeah, she's describing how the court system works down there. Well, now we're gonna watch Sir Lancelot calling up Dirky, and Dirky tries to make off like he's Billy. Yeah, I guess quite a bit of people bought some Durkel merch, I hear, off of Cowboy. What's up, heaps? Dorky wants to get back and skank his arms. Got to be excuse to go back to her. Yeah, but I don't. Will he be able to stay there though? That's not Dirky. Will he be able to stay there? Because I don't know. I don't know if he'll be able to stay at her house or not. You know what I mean? I don't know if he'll be able to stay. I don't know how the law works in Virginia. I'm not a great law person, anyways, but I know how the law works down there. Like, if you just get out. Could he stay with her? If he just got out on a friggin' domestic with the girl, she would let him stay there because she doesn't give a fuck. I'm trying. There's so many. Scooter Beggins uploaded so many videos lately. I can't even tell which one. All right, that's the name. All right, this is the next one right here. Hold on.
Just holler for him in the background.
All right, this is the one with the call. I believe this is the one where Dorky tries to play that he's Billy, or I don't know if he tries to act like he's himself in this one. That's not Dorky, man. Dorky doesn't come in these streams, dude. Dorky doesn't come in streams. We've been doing streams on this guy. I don't know. It's almost coming up on a year, I think. I don't know. How long's this channel been up? What's up? Mind someone else's business. Make sure you sub to him, The Weakest Link, Chevy, all the guys in here with content. I don't know if this fit. Look at this thing. Look, I want you to oh my God, wait till you see this. Oh my God. This is disturbing. This is so disturbing. Look at this picture. This kid needs to go to jail or he's going to end up dead. Look at the ribs you can see protruding out of his chest. It looks like he needs Sally Struthers next to him, speaking on his behalf. He looks like a little white Ethiopian boy eating mud pie. Like little mud fucking, what do they call them, sand sandwiches over there or something? It's real twisted, this stuff. What's up, Reasons? Trying hard to misspell words like dog. Yeah, it's all right. God on stage and watch this trip. Yeah, but these guys started before I did. I don't know when I started this channel. Yeah, he's gonna say Rustin did it, Chevy Cowboy did it, Scooter Baggins did it, the hell did it. Oh, this kid's insane. All right, this is the phone call.
Is Dirky there? This is a buddy of his. I want to talk with him. Said old Dirkster wants to hang up. Let's try it again.
All right, so he hung up on him right there. And now look at his ribs. You can wash. That looks like a washboard, doesn't it? Doesn't the rib cage on his chest look like a... So you can wash a towel on his chest. It looks like a fucking washboard from the old days, literally. Holy shit. All right, so Sir Lancelot is calling Dirk back right now. He waiting for the rebuttal. Whoever's the Dirky troll, you're a character. And plus, if it was Dirky, there'd be a downvote. So remember, next time you try to come in the lop as Dirk, you gotta downvote it. Will baby dog go to court? Will baby dog go to court? Oh, will he go on a run with a needle and a gun? Washboard, chest, and abs reasons, yeah.
Hey, is Dirky there? Hello? Hello, is Dirky there?
That is Doc. Doc's trying to LARP as Brother Billy, Pamper Peeler, the diaper sniper. Yeah, Doc is trying to LARP and say he's Brother Billy, but we can tell Docky's voice. Listen closely. Listen. Rack of ribs. Baby Doc gonna go to court. He's gonna go to court.
Well, you just hollered for him in the background when I called you.
He's gonna go on a run. What a needle and a gun.
This is Dirky. This is Dirky. This is. How about them Bengals yesterday, buddy? Yeah. Cincinnati Bengals. That's your favorite. That's your favorite NFL team.
No, it's not. The Browns are.
Oh, Cleveland Browns. Okay, my bad. But what's going on today, buddy?
He hung up again.
You don't want that little short-haired girlfriend, is that boy, right?
Yes, that's me. Hey, what time you gonna be in Virginia? What time you gonna be in Virginia? So I
I
can.
got you threatening children and everything here.
What time can I pick you up tomorrow in Virginia at the train?
I thought that was you.
Are you gonna be here?
What a liar. Did you hear what Doc just said? He's got him threatening kids. Sir Lancelot didn't threaten no children. Listen to what Moses Heap says, the great Heaps over there. He said he stayed with her for a week after he hit her. She took her daughter and they slept in the jail waiting room. Jesus Christ. This doesn't... All right, folks, I may do these videos. We may laugh, joke around, but this is a real serious topic right here. And I feel so bad for those children. I really do. So God bless Sir Lancelot and Scooter Baggins for doing his diligent work on this. He is Yoda, literally a Jedi master, without a fucking doubt.
Train station tomorrow, what, dude? I'm trying to pick you up and talk to you.
Train station.
Yeah, you said you're gonna be.
Get your information, man.
You're gonna be in Virginia tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I mean, on the 12th, you said. It'll be the 18th.
Not tomorrow. It's 12.
Yeah, tomorrow is the 12th. You said you'd be here tomorrow.
Very good.
Yeah, she said you was coming to Virginia tomorrow the 12th.
I mean, I'm not the train.
Huh?
I said, does that mean I'm not the train?
Nah, I don't mean you're riding the train. I just figured you take.
Exactly right.
You figured you take the train. Well, Shayna's gonna come and get
I'll
you
be
and bring you back.
exactly where everybody can find me. Make one circle. Right where my boy we would be.
All right.
Understand?
Okay. You staying down for the week?
I'll be there more than a week. I'll be there.
Mark, you coming back to live down here?
From what I know, from what you don't know. I got you, my brother.
Man, listen. I just want to meet up with you and talk with you, man. That's all I want to do, man. I don't want no trouble. I just want to talk to you man to man. I don't want no trouble.
So he literally went from Dorky pretending he's Billy to coming out that he's Dorky. Mike said I will be representing him tomorrow in court. Mike Hunt's clients don't go to jail. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is insane. This is literally a Twilight Zone. Look at this creature. Look at this. What spawned this creature from the depths and bowels of the earth? Oh my God, dog. They should lock you away like powder. Really. You should be locked away in a basement somewhere. Jesus.
Listen, man, the only thing, Dirky, listen. The only reason why I call you, man, is because, dude, all we want is Shayna to get the help she needs, man, to get her kids back, man. That's it, man. Y'all are not giving us kids.
I was the one picked up left, wasn't I?
Yes, you did pick up the lead, Dirky.
Exactly right. There's things I could be around, buddy.
And I understand that, Dirky.
I can bite my tongue so much, but I can only bite it so much.
Hey, listen. I understand, man. So let's me and you drop the hatchets, man. For real, I ain't out to dog you. I'm not out to none of that, man.
See, Lancelot's doing a great job here. Lancelot is, he said he wants to bury the hatches. He's trying to play nice with Baby Dirk. You got to play nice with Sir Dirk a lot. If you don't play nice with Sir Dirk a lot, he will just hang up and start screaming. We've got a few calls that we're going to play today. This is going to be a long one, folks. Strap in for this ride on this baby squirrel extravaganza. Oh, my God. Will Baby Duck go to court? Will Baby Duck go to court? Or will he go on a run with a needle and a gun?
Can we please get Shayna the help she needs so she can be a mother to those kids, man? That's all I pray for.
I'm pretty sure they're over there with her right now.
Well, they're not over there with her now. Grandma's got the kids. I'm real good friends.
I was there yesterday.
Wow. Look at him. He thinks he should be on the cover of GQ or something. Oh, my God.
Well, man, I'm just trying to tell you, man, all I care about.
Come in. I've been on FaceTime 100 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm just trying to get myself back to where I was.
Well, man, listen, if you do that, man, I'll be proud of you, man. I'm not out to dog you in no way, shape, or form. And I really, honest and truly would love to meet you and talk to you, man. When I went down there and
I was the one that said, hey, look, I can't take no more. I gotta.
But Dirky, it's just like this, man. I've been down there, man, and knocked on that door that day. And the only reason why I went down there, Dirky, to knock on that door, I went down there with Mary.
All around the house knocking.
That's
she had to call back this and that. I'm not in for danger. That's what just like I told her. I said, well, take your door for your mama on him. Sit there.
Dirky,
She stood right beside the car. You and Mary did talk.
Yes, we
I
did.
don't know all this.
Yes, we did, Dirky.
What? She said, look, they take up on drugs, this and that. I was like, well, goddamn. You won't even open the door.
Well, Dirky, listen, that's the only reason we went down
And
there.
once again, through the whole phone call, he's throwing her under the bus and acting like he's baby angel, like he's a little angel or something. This is some serious this kid's a psychotic. This kid is out of his rabbit ass mind. He possibly could maybe be put in a mental hospital. Do you guys think so? Maybe he should be put in a mental ward for the rest of his life. This kid doesn't belong in society.
Down there because Mary hadn't talked to Shayna for 4 days. And we went down there.
Because she's a man surprised to Mary just as much as he did to me, buddy.
I know that, man. She's living a life of lies. The girl needs trouble, man. She's strung out. And, man, it's a toxic relationship between you and her.
Yeah, Lancelot's toxic relationship. What's up, Cowboy? Folks, if you want to, we got one downvote, so he's LARPing as dog. Cowboy, drop your Instagram in here. So if people want Dirky merch, they can go to Cowboy's Instagram and get some anti-Dirk merch. Because you know that drives Dirky nuts. Well, Dirky's got more on his mind right now, but that still drives him nuts. I heard you. They said that you made some badass shirts and stuff like that, Cowboy.
And, man, you'll wind up in trouble, man, in jail behind something like that. You don't need it, man. You need to cut your ties. And that girl needs to go into a rehab and get help.
Yeah.
Man, I have bought Christmas for them kids. I helped a motorcycle for Trey for his birthday.
Yeah, and now you remember Dork telling us that he bought Trey a motorcycle. He bought the little boy a motorcycle. It wasn't him. It was Sir Lancelot. Sir Lancelot bought the motorcycle. And Lancelot's been buying the kids things and helping the family out. I like Lancelot. Whoever the fuck you are, Sir Lancelot, God bless you. And I can't wait for the videos of the court proceeding tomorrow. I want to see Dork on the perp walk.
Yeah, voluntarily.
Yes, you got to want it voluntary, man, and I don't understand.
I want you to listen to the psychoticness of this conversation right here. If Dorky's trying to talk to him like like, yeah, man, she's got real problems and she's really bad, and like he's just this perfect little squirrel.
Right. And that girl don't want help. Nobody seeks it. I went to rehab 3 years of my life. I went to rehab 3 years of my life. That's when I was a young little boy.
Yep.
That's because I wanted it.
Yes, I agree with you. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. But Dirky, all this bad hype with the neighbor next door, with Shayna running over there, and you hit her in the lip, and busted her lip, and the lady next door.
I never does Shayna. The hype of the neighbor.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was moved. You talking about Ricky? Well, I got messages from Kim right here since they're sleeping.
Well, now he's saying some guy did it. First he said the dog did it to her. Now it's some weird guy who beat Skanker up. This kid is so fucking disturbed and mental. This is insanity.
Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
I would love to know his IQ, an IQ test on this kid. He's got to be like a what? Maybe a 75 IQ.
I don't know the neighbors down there. Dirky, this is the straightforward truth, man. This is the straightforward truth. I don't care what you do in your life. I don't care what Shayna does in her life. I care about those kids, man. That's all I care about, man. I want the best for those kids. They deserve a mama, man. They deserve a mama. Yes, they do. He is not. Yes, they do. He is not worth a shit neither.
So the father's going to be a piece of shit too. Drew Johnson's another piece of shit. Like, dude, go fucking take care of your kids. What's wrong with these people nowadays? What the fuck? If you got a shitty mom, at least if you got a good dad, or if you got a shitty dad, at least you got a good mom. These little kids, my heart goes fucking out to these kids. I get goosebumps even talking about it. My heart goes out to these children. Imagine having two fuck up parents like that. And Skanker's grandmother is their great-grandmother. That woman's old. She's not going to be around for in 10 years from now, 5, 6 years. I hope she is, but she's not going to be around for much longer. This breaks my heart, makes me angry. Every emotion you can think of. This pisses me off, man. It does.
He is not worth a shit neither.
I could tell that when I was telling everybody. You didn't even want to come. You don't need to come take him up to the mall or nothing.
Exactly, man. So like I said, man, I'm not.
I raised my kid. He's 16 years old. I make him like every day, Shayna or no Shayna.
Hear what he just said? He raised his kid for 16 years, and he's been in his life every day with Shayna and Archie. That's not true. Your mother raised him, and Junior's mother raised him. Junior's got a good mom and a stepdad. Junior's got a real father, and he lives with them in Ohio, wherever the fuck they're from. The stepfather's his dad, not Dorky. Dorky's not a father. He was like a goofy, gangly big brother who steals his piggy bank money.
Every day, Shayna or no Shayna.
Such bullshit.
That's exactly right, buddy. At the end of the day, you do not pick or choose any man nor woman over your child, man.
Over your child.
Exactly.
Look, I can be around this shit. I just can't, man. You know what I mean?
I know it, man.
I got my shit. I picked up. I went on. And then everybody's told me,
no, you're right, Link. Link, you're 100% right. Skanker is as bad as Dorky. You're 100% right. But still, I hate woman beaters. And it don't matter how bad she is, she still don't deserve to be beat up. It pisses me off, but I can't stand her. So she's a disgusting human being. If she loved her kid, she would go to rehab right now. Go to rehab, never talk to this loser again. Get your life together. You got two cute little kids. Like, be a mother. Jesus.
I don't know, man.
I'm pretty sure I was told to by the fucking judge and the rest of the people not to be around her.
Right. Well, man, all you can do.
So I'm abiding what they said. That's all I'm abiding to.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, Dirky. Your smartest move is not to come down here and get back in a toxic relationship. You're gonna wind up in trouble. You know, you got a lot of hype on you. You got a lot of hype on you getting on.
Just like I told her. And I have no intentions of ever being there.
Right. I got you.
What I mean?
I got you, man.
They start all upset and crying and mad. Oh, it's my family, all this. No, it's not. That's not. Your brother will actually come to your house because I'm not there. He's been there 3 times delivering your marijuana to you. I'm not dumb. The fucking neighbors tell me everything. Everything.
Exactly, man.
Everything. You see what I mean? I ain't worried about the dad and daddy, you know what I mean?
Right.
If it was bad, I thought that shit. He was never around when I was around. That's all I know.
Right.
You know? I just, something started calling me on my house. Started ringing on the grandma. Fucking done.
Wow.
Yeah, well, we went down there. When we went down there, when I went down that day and knocked on the door, I knocked on that door. I went down there with Mary and told Mary, I said, look.
She wanted to come out out of the house first.
All right, so Sir Lancelot is Froggy. Remember I say there's this new Froggy character? So Sir Lancelot is Sir Froggy. Sir Froggy, Sir Lancelot are one.
For people, she has things she stacked in front of the door.
Yeah, she's got trash all over the porch, spaghetti and Ziploc bags.
Absolutely, okay, Mary told me.
Did you hear that? Skank has got spaghetti in Ziploc bags. Who the fuck does that? Who puts spaghetti in Ziploc bags all over the porch? Maggots. Jesus Christ. They should condemn that trailer. The trash trailer.
Told me, she said, Derek, she said the one time you left, she said there was maggots in my daughter's house.
Yes.
Because she wouldn't clean.
Maggots.
Yep.
And I love how, see how Dirk throws her under the bus like that? Oh my God.
Thanks, Mary. That rolls around me. Holly.
Narrate what Dirky's saying. Dirky's telling him, he's just bad-mouthing Skanka, saying that the grandmother told him she had maggots in spaghetti and Ziploc bags. He's just trying to bash Skanker and make himself look good. I know it's a little hard to hear, but if you don't know, Dirky's hard to understand anyways.
I got it. Yes, nothing. You know what I mean? Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Did you just hear what he said? Cleanliness is next to godliness. This is bizarre.
She got me by a mockery in front of the whole congregation of the church.
Yeah, now he's saying, all right, do you guys remember about a year ago when Dirky took her to a church in West Virginia and they were playing that whole Bible thing and donate because we love God and all this weird stuff? Well, now he's saying when he took her to the congregation, she embarrassed him and made a mockery of the congregation. This kid is just like the biggest tattletale rat bastard little possum squirrel you'll ever meet. Wow. And for that girl to keep going back with this kid who just blazes her and beats her is insane.
But Dirky, let me ask you something, Dirky. If you're saying what you are, man, why do you put up with the stuff, man? If you're saying that all this stuff's going on or whatever.
I'm just telling you what her grandma told me. She said when you left that one time, the only thing I've said is that she had her uncle in there, Steven, and they both so nasty they had maggots crawling around. That's the words of her grandma. I didn't say that.
Well, when I was down there on the porch the other day and I knocked on the door, I never went in the house. I never would walk in somebody's house at all. It's just not my style to do it. I went down there. I even talked to her mama on the phone out there and told her mama, I don't care if it costs me $1,000 out of my pocket right now today. I will help that girl in any way I can to get her life straight. And it's only for
Really,
those.
but she talks about you like you're some kind of monster or something.
Dude, I don't even know Shayna. I've never seen Shayna one day in my life except on Facebook and in these videos, man. And it just irks me to know that somebody would pick anybody if you was the best, if you was the priest, or if you was the biggest piece of shit that you portray on the Facebook.
Yeah, she's picking this guy over her children and drugs. Well, she's really picking the degenerate lifestyle of a drug addict, scumbag, absentee mother over her children. And this guy with the washboard chest right here. Look at the ribs. Holy shit.
Like my people say, you come here to come and pray for this congregation to get saved. That girl goes straight to hell.
Yeah, once again, he says, just like my people say, she came in front of the congregation and she's going straight to hell. This kid is just a blathering, gibberish talking freak.
There's no doubt about it, dude.
Record all you want to record.
Doubt about it,
Record
dude.
all you want to record.
Doubt it.
Record all you want to record.
About it, dude.
But, Dirky, listen, I'm just telling you.
757 number, I can read it.
Oh, this is worse than Shameless. This makes Shameless look like the All-American Family.
Back down. Because you didn't even watch it over, brother.
I don't want to block my number. I want to talk to you man to man like we're talking now. I'm not talking, man. You know exactly who I am.
Dude, why does Shayna have this vendetta against your Shayna?
I don't have a clue because I don't know. They've known each other for years through somebody else. Yeah, I don't know myself personally. I don't know what their vendetta is, any of that. And the only thing I can say, man, yeah. But at the end of the day, Dirky, my only problem, well, that's not true because my wife, okay, well, my wife only been down here in Virginia for 7 years. She's from Pennsylvania, so Shayna don't even know my wife. Huh? Yeah,
She's
fine.
calling
I don't
him
care.
right
Like I
now.
said, man, when I talk to you, man, this is the way I want to talk, man. I don't want to talk with a bunch of name calling and a bunch of craziness and none of that. I'm not into that. I just want to make sure. I just want to know that those kids are okay, and right now they're in the best place they can be is with Mary. You know? Yeah.
So Dork's just agreeing with everything Sir Froggy says. He's just agreeing with everything Lord Froggy says.
Yes, those kids are in the best place they could ever be in. And me and Mary went down there. Exactly.
But they need to be around you, Dirky? Are you serious? Your cleanliness next to godliness? Look how filthy he is. He looks like Pigpen from Charlie Brown, but if Pigpen was anorexic.
Well, let me ask you. I know. I bought him Christmas.
Dirky's trying to say he bought the kids sneakers. Dorky's never bought. Listen, if Dorky had $1 in his pocket, he wouldn't give it to nobody. He wouldn't buy. If he had $1,000 on him, he wouldn't give you $1.
The last 2 years, I bought him Christmas. I bought him the Christmas. Yeah, I bought him Christmas. The last 2 years, I bought him Christmas, and for his birthday, and I bought a motorcycle with his grandma this year. You can't be, man. It's a mom and daddy's a full-time job, buddy. It's not a part-time. It's not a part-time. It's not out here running the roads. It's not out here
well, the
running
Durkelverse paparazzi is going to be there. Okay, Sir Froggy of Camelot will be there.
Not out here running the roads on drugs and on Facebook. I seen him.
Yeah, but he's a delusional narcissist, like you said. Exactly, he is.
And I said Cincinnati, but I meant Cleveland Browns. Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, I want to see those kids is okay. And right now, those kids ain't okay, man, because both of them's got canceling going on because their mama comes into their life and just comes in.
Ooh, bro, did you hear that? He didn't say not one fucking thing the entire time. That shit sucked.
Fucking Upchurch.
Go on for the South, but shut your damn mouth.
I'm always watching.
Upchurch is a character. Well, I gotta play it. We got another video from Scooter Beggins. This is insane. I don't think he is going to go there because we're gonna go to one of the last time he calls. Because there's a few. There's one where he calls. I gotta find the one where he acts like he's Billy, the brother. Beggins dropped so many videos recently. Holy shit. Missing squirrel files. That's not it. That's the one we just played. Scooter Beggins presents squirrel call. All right, yeah, we got another squirrel call right here. This is one he might acts like he's Billy. Let me see.
Here comes little baby Dorkle over here. The Jedi Master Scooter Beggins, the Wizard of Oz, has been asked work.
All right, hold on, let me share this. This is twisted, man. Very, very sick shit going on here. Who is this guy in the phone? Who's the guy in the phone? The guy's, his name's Froggy. I guess he's a family friend of Skanka or something to that notion. And he's been helping our kids out and stuff like that. And he's the one who went and knocked on the door. And he's going to be at the courthouse tomorrow. It's a paparazzi dork. This is just insanity. Pure insanity right here.
Yes, folks, he's been pulling strings. We have new characters involved. We got this new character called Froggy.
All right, here's the call.
Hello?
Hey, Dirky there?
He sure is.
He isn't. He already down Virginia.
All right, that's Dirky trying to play like he's Billy. Now, some people actually think it's Billy, but it's Dirky. It's Dirky playing like he's Billy.
I don't know where he's at right now.
It's hard to hear.
Well, I'm sure he's in Virginia. I was just checking. He was supposed to call me when he got down here. Who's this, Billy?
Yeah.
All right, well, he was supposed to.
Can you hear this? I can barely hear Dirky. He's so low.
Got down here. You don't know if he came down here for court yet?
I just know he's supposed to be down there around the 18th.
Yeah, Monday.
All right, so the guy Froggy's asking the fake Billy, is Dirky going to go to court? And fake Billy, who's Dirky, is saying, yeah, he's going to be down there.
Monday. He's supposed to be here Monday for court at 10 a.m. in Isle of Wight.
Right.
Yeah, so I talked with him last week, and
That's not Billy, because Billy would have just hung up. If you agree or not, I think Billy would have just hung up.
he told me when he got down here he was going to call me, but I hadn't heard nothing from him.
Yeah, man, he don't really talk that much, man. If he calls or messages or anything,
So fake Billy says he doesn't talk that much. If he calls or something, he'll message you.
I'll give him
That's fine. Is your mom there? Is your mom there? She don't know where he's at? All right.
He said, voice box Bo is in bed. I'm sleeping.
I call tomorrow and see.
He said something about they're not on the best terms, you know what I mean? That's definitely Dirky trying to sound like his brother.
No, I understand that, man. He's a difficult dude, man. Yeah, man.
I can't hear it.
Living a life of fantasy, man. Time for him to grow the hell up. What's going on with you?
If you notice, nothing's being said after that. So he's trying to. He's Dirky saying as Billy, he tries to stay out of all that bullshit, so he don't know.
What's going on with you, man? I seen in one of them YouTube videos something about your legs or something. You weren't doing good. What's up with you? You all right? Okay.
That's Dirky, 100%.
Man, that could be a difficult one. All right, man. Well, if you talk to him, I'm sure he'll be calling your mom or something. I'm sure he's down here in Virginia. He's just
So he's trying to say that when he came home, Dirky was gone and Dirky's not there, but that is Dirky. Some people though says it does sound like Billy though. I don't know. I think Billy would have hung up, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it sounds like Dirky to me, but I don't think Dirky's clever enough to fake like he's Billy. But I don't know. It does sound like Dirky though.
I got you, man.
And plus, why would Billy be so low talking like Dirky?
Well, I'm gonna go down to the trailer park and catch him down there at Shayna's house. I'm gonna make sure that's where he's at. All right, man. Good talking to you. All right,
A few people are saying it sounds like Billy. A few people are saying it sounds like Billy. I don't know, man. I don't know.
This is when it gets good and mysterious. Hello once again, from BCMCE Scooter Beggins reporting live in real time from the depths of the Beggins Ranch. And man, oh man, this is where it gets sod. You guys just heard a 2-minute conversation between our man Frogger and who he believes to be Diet Sniper, Pampa Billy. But if I were to put all my chips into one basket, I'd bet the hell that he was just speaking to Dirky. And this was Saturday. Now with that being said, as of today, the Methadonian meth camper is reporting that Sir Derek is not home, and they believe him to be in Virginia. And that would make the most sense. That would also answer why he hasn't popped his scrawny little neck online anywhere. His social medias have all but been virtual. Ghost towns. Calls wherever he...
I don't know. I think he's going to go on the run with a needle and a gun.
He don't want the haters to know where he is. And our man Froggy will, in fact, be at the courthouse tomorrow.
Yes, Froggy's going to be at the courthouse. Hail, Sir Froggy. You're a great man, Sir Froggy. Thank you.
But folks, I really think he is still in West Virginia. Why may you ask that I think that? Because there was a sighting of our pal Dirky on his methadonian mudroom makeshift porch. And that was at about 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. And if this picture...
So there was a Durkel spotting of him on the porch of the meth camper. There was a Durkel spotting. Who did Billy molest? And he was a juvenile when he did it. He touched a few of his little cousins. The Pampapila brother molested a few little cousins of his.
I have is legit. That means he has zero plans to go to his court.
See, I'm with Beggins on this one. I don't think he's going to go. And Scooter Beggins is like a fucking Jedi master over here, a fucking a genius on getting this info. Beggins, you are good at what you do, brother. We got Beggins in the chat, if that's really him or not.
Which really means he waves the proverbial white flag at all of us truthers. Cause if he don't show, it's because he is scared of us. We really did it, folks. They say, ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Tickety fucking only Father Time will tell if he truly is a ball sack tockety.
Here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom.
I don't think he's going to go. I'm with Beggins on this, and I believe they're going to hide him because they must know also that Dirky doesn't have to go. All he's got to do is just never go to Virginia again, right? Like, just never go to Virginia again. Because wouldn't they have made arrangements and brought him down there? It just makes no sense to me. And he would have needed a chaperone. Remember, he needs a chaperone. He cannot go on a train without a chaperone. Remember last time. He needs a chaperone. So I believe Dorky is going to go on the run. Ain't that right, Mama? I don't think he's going to go on either. I could be wrong. Don't get me right. And was that really you, Beggins? Because I was going to wrench you and give you a wrench so you can drop your channel, but I don't even know if that's Scooter Beggins. Because I've modded him on his other account. I don't know, but I'll give him a mod. If he blocks people, I'll just go unblock you, so don't worry. But this is deranged. Someone says they might do it over a Zoom. Well, he's going to lie and say he's got COVID. But you got to prove that. You got to prove that shit. You can't just say you got COVID. They're going to put a warrant out. But like I said, all he has to do is not go back to Virginia, and he'll be all right. Because I don't think they can extradite you for that, you know? This is Moses Heaps. The Dirky says, version 2.0.
The Dirky says... They don't know what a little tater is. A big tater. That's what I wanted to order. That would be incredible content. The Dirky says... Let me flip you running my daddy. You fuck with the wrong boys once you got horns ready. The Dirky says... I don't crawl out windows and shit. I go out the front fucking door. It's my content and my content only. Facebook, YouTube, every bit.
This is one of the funniest pictures right here when they tried to clean him up to look like Theodore Cleaver. The Theodore Cleaver look is you know who Theodore Cleaver is, the Beav. He looks like Theodore Cleaver, like little Beaver Cleaver with the hairdo right here. Oh my God, this is deranged.
The Dirky says...
Well, we got the 2 downvotes, so Skanker and Dirk could be watching. They're definitely watching right now. Dirky's not sleeping. How paranoid is Dirky right now?
The Dirky says... That's calling him the N-word. Ain't that right, nigga? You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm a fucking hillbilly. Ask that kid who he makes only touch his motorcycle.
This kid is deranged. Look at these this kid is a psychotic. Look at these pictures. But the little Beaver Cleaver picture is just horrendous, folks. It's just too fucking funny. Yeah, like I said, folks, I don't know what's going to happen in the Durkelverse. Will we get the perp walk tomorrow? Will we get the paparazzi court shot? Imagine if he comes out like Michael Jackson and starts dancing on the car with an umbrella or something. Unbelievable. Well, Skanker and Dirk are viewing. They are watching. What's up, Skanker and Dork? Skanker, are you going to do the right thing? Are you? And Dirk, are you going to go to court? Because it's Prague time. Prague time. Yeah, you're going to get beat up in jail, Dorky. I don't wish jail on nobody, but honestly, 30 days in jail would save this fucking derelict's life. And I just hate woman beating scumbags. You want to beat up girls and say a fucking Chihuahua did it? A Chihuahua did not do that. And Skanka, I know you are in your mind, you're living in a Skanka paradise. This is not paradise. This is treacherous what you're doing to your children. Both of those young babies are in fucking counseling, for Christ's sakes, man. Counseling. Go to court. Tell the judge whatever you got to tell them, or don't even go. They're going to take care of this little scummy squirrel. Squirrel's going to wish he never put his hands on a woman. You know, and what's sad is, thank God the grandmother's there, because if the grandmother wasn't there, what the fuck? Where would those kids be? In the state care? Would they be in state custody? Yes, they would. They'd be in state custody. I'm trying to find Skanker's Paradise. What the fuck? They'd be in state custody right now. She don't give a fuck. She's just one of these fucking idiots. Like, there are battered woman shelters and where you can get help for this shit. It's not over. You're still young, Skanker. You're young. Go to fucking rehab for 6 months. Come back and be a mother to your children. And then eventually you will find somebody and who won't beat on you and insult you. Where the fuck is Skanker's Paradise over here, man? What the fuck? Or maybe Heaps took it down. Live stream, Line of White, Wilma Weatherly. Oh, here's the music album. I'll find it here. But I really hope Froggy goes down there. Hold on. We got Skanker's Paradise. Hold on. I'll drop Moses. After this song, I'll drop Moses Heaps' channel and a few channels in here. But I don't think Squirrel's going to go. I don't think it's going to happen, folks. Because he would be at the Skanker Tanker right now. He'd be in the Skank Tank right now. The Skank Tank Redemption. But honestly, 30 days in jail would save his life. But they might not put him in jail because of the COVID. I don't know. This is Skanker's Paradise by Moses Heaps, one of the best songs he's made.
As I walk through Boone County with my head full of meth, take a look from my teeth and realize there's none left. Cause I've been smoking and smoking on that. Even Mama Bo thinks my mind is gone. But I ain't never snapped Skanker when she didn't.
Hey, Beggins, is that you? If it is, drop your channel. They all had him to say he's going to vacation. Yeah, well, he might, like I said, he might just be hiding in the, remember he said they had a big dog house where a pig lived? He might be hiding there. This is the famous picture, folks, where he went live in a video. Well, this is not a picture. It's actually a video, but it's a screenshot of the video. Look at her face, how red it is and swollen. He just gave her a vicious slap.
It's the spreading diseases and nobody's heard of. You best be rethinking when Dirk's a winking.
Oh, that's not him.
Might be the next Lucas Lincoln. I really hate the plane, but I got a boat. Cause the trailer smelling like old piss and smoke. And there's a count fool, Tyler trying to be like shooting cats in the
This is the kid Dennis is this from the movie. If anybody's watched the Wild and Wonderful Whites movie, I'm sure the whole chat has, but there's new people who didn't. This is the little kid who goes, Dennis is this, and gives the middle finger. He was shooting cats and killing cats. Who the fuck kills a cat, man? Shooting cats? That's pretty fucking serial killer-like.
Birds in the street light. They're spending most of their life
living in a tin can getting high. How do you see? Can you hear this good? I wish Heaps. Is there any way you can reduce Skanker's Paradise louder? Because this is an epic song. Heaps outdid himself with this song. This album's great. Most of his life living in Skanker's Paradise. We knew this was happening, and I kind of feel a little guilty for how long have I been saying I'm going to get my domestic? I've been saying that. Where's my domestic? I'm going to get my domestic. And the domestic comes, and I don't feel that good about it. I actually don't feel that good about it. I feel bad for those children, man. And Casey beat her up in West Virginia, but still, I don't even want her to get beat up, but this is just ridiculous. Those kids don't deserve this shit. All right, thanks, Redline. That's not big. Why you come here lopping at Scooter Beggins, man? Oh my God. Scamming on his mind, on his head, and a wig gleaming his eye. The Boone County gangster. Look at this kid. You can see in his eyes, nobody's home. And this is a few years ago when he was like a little normal. Look, nobody's home. There's nothing behind them eyes. Like, nobody's fucking there.
Don't you arouse his anger. Death ain't nothing but a hot shot.
And there it is. There's the famous shot right there that Skanka took. These two people are their own worst enemies. Oh, what's up, 11? All right, what's up?
Wait, living life, do or die. Fucking Dirky say. He's 34 now.
Oh, Moses is a fucking rock star, without a doubt. Genius.
He's just trying to make it out of July. Why is she?
That's when she was. Remember she went skankster gangster on us. Remember when she was flipping her personalities? When she got to Carrollton, she started being skankster gangster, talking hood.
To see that's the one she hurts.
Is damn on me. Been spending most his life living tin can, getting high. Most his life living tin can, getting high. What's up, Rachel? Things ain't going good in the Durkelverse for Dork and the Skanka Tanka right now. We'll know tomorrow, folks.
Skanka's looking bad. Dirky smelling louder. Minute after minute.
They both need a shower.
Everybody's smoking and nobody's working. Voice box in the kitchen. You know how she's cooking. One stage.
And look what this is they caught. Look, you know what that is? That's missing the shot right there. Just look. She shoots and she misses. These guys playing with needles are so dangerous.
OD in the tin can. The skank will be too slow on the Narcan.
Jigfoot. And look, he grabbed her by the neck and cut her with the fingernails. Like people were saying, well, did he cut her with a knife when she had the cuts on her neck? No, those are from his fingernails. And look how filthy they are. Look how filthy.
Well, I guess they call it. That's why Dirky's not the body love, fool.
Oh, look at her. That's from the podcast. Remember they said they were putting up a podcast? Everybody remembers these headphones weren't even plugged in. They had the microphone and the headphones, and they weren't even plugged in. They were just like faking. He thinks that's a podcast. You don't even know what a podcast fucking is. What's up, Wacky Jackie? In a skanker's paradise. Oh man, these poor kids. These fucking poor kids. I'm gonna share a few of these channels in here. You can go listen to this whole album this guy fucking made. Dude, you're a character. And I'll share Beggins' channel in here too, because I don't see him. This is some twisted shit. But tomorrow's going to be a huge day for the Durkelverse. We might have, like I said, if he does go, Froggy's going to film him. He's going to put a camera on his ass. This is Heap's album right here, his channel. And if anybody wants Dirky merchandise, go see Cowboy on his Instagram. Cowboy's Instagram. You hit him up on the Instagram. You can get anti-Dirky merch. He has anti-Dirk merch. And a lot of people say it's some cool shit, too. I've seen some pictures of the stuff. I'm going to drop Scooter Beggins' channel in there right now, too. If anybody's not subbed to him. Beggins is literally the Obi-Wan Kenobi of this shit. He's done some great reporting on this. Like, outstanding fucking Scooter Beggins work. Just reading the Jerky's mother drank a lot of wine. It was smoking coke. Listen, this kid is just so burnt out of his head. He was always dumb. Remember in the movie? He was young in that movie too. And he, even though he was only in it for 3.5 minutes, he was like, Julian Nitzenberg was just filming him because he was a shit show. The lies he was telling about the computers and selling computers and getting hundreds of dollars for computers. It was just real sick shit. I'm going to drop Weakest Link's channel in here. Link's got some great takes on all this. I love watching. Goddamn, girl, go with them kids, girl. Why you leaving them kids? You're up there with Squirrel. Go to them kids, girl. Goddamn you, girl. And Link's sarcasm is fucking classic. That guy's sarcasm is some of the funniest shit. Some of them videos, I just die laughing, man. I'm gonna go to Cowboy's channel. Chevy's drop their links to and bullshit for a minute. See what the chat. If anybody wanted to come on and talk about the Dirk stuff, maybe for a few minutes we can. I'm gonna drop. This is Chevy's channel right here. Triple Nickel. Triple Nickel's the one who started all this stuff. I believe it was him, Cowboy, then Tim. I'm not sure. Does anybody can correct me? Because I know everybody leaves Tim Mack out of it, but Tim Mack got under Dirky's skin too. And he was one of the first after, I think it was Chevy, Cowboy, then Tim Mack. If you can correct me if I'm wrong, because when I came into the Durkelverse, I don't know when I first came in. Let me try to check when I first made this. I don't know. Let me go check some of my original videos to see when I made my first video. I'm gonna drop Rick Sanchez's channel in here also, Doom Mama's channel. All these people grab their live streams because if it wasn't for these guys, I couldn't play none of these streams. Honestly, if it wasn't for Rick and Doom Mama and people who grab his clips, I wouldn't be able to do it. And same with the other channel, Dirky's Archives, Daily Dose, all these people. If it wasn't for them grabbing these clips and shit, it'd be impossible to follow the Durkelverse. It's like Doom Mama took her videos down. Let me check. I'm trying to look for this. This is just so sick shit. He wears the dress. Ain't that right, Billy? Yes, I don't know. We'll know tomorrow. It'll be pretty funny. Hold on, let me drop the thing. If anybody wanted to pop on and bullshit for a second about this, you're more than welcome. And I'll drop some more channels in there. There's the link if anybody wanted to join and talk about. Man, Dirky would never join. You know, Dirky's never jumped in here once. Not one time. I'm going to go to my channel right now and show you this when I started my first video. Hold on a minute. Because I'm kind of curious. I can't believe I've been fucking trolling this maniac this long. Holy shit. 8 months ago. All right, 11 months ago. Almost a year. Let me show you. Almost a fucking year. The night before the Dirk goes dark. Yeah, it's sick, man. Like, I started trolling him for the scam and shit. And then when I really seen what he was, because I was concerned trolling him at first. At first, I started concerned trolling him, trying to get him as a buddy. But he was so skittish. He was like a deer in the woods. You know, like a deer, you can't get close to them, they run away. He was like a skittish little fucking deer. So 11 months ago, I uploaded the D-Ray White dancing video. And 11 months ago, I did the first Scamming Dirky White Castle video. So 11 months. Holy shit. So, all right, if I've been doing it 11 months, those guys started about 5 or 6 months before I did, I believe. Chevy, when did you do your first video on Dork? Because I believe it was Chevy, Cowboy, and then Tim Mack. I could be wrong, though. Let me see if there's Shay's lovely skank is. Well, she still got her video up with her kids. I would never show that though. I won't put the kids on here at all. That's terrible. And let me drop Grind to Shine Recovery's channel in here just so I don't look like a total creep harassing this drug addict without trying to get him help. So Dirky, if you're watching, call this guy, and this guy will help you. He'll give you all the tips. There's Grind to Shine Recovery. All right, Scooter Beggin says Cowboy was 3. Oh, Redline's with us. Redline's he said his device is not activated. I'm trying to let you in, man. It says your thing's not activated. Try to come back. Try to come out and come back then. His device not connected, it says. When I try to let you in. Let's see what Link said. It was Chevy, Tim. All right. Okay, it was Chevy, then Tim, then Cowboy. Those are the original 3. Then Beggins, then me. All right. What's up, Redline?
Hey, Wilson.
How you doing, man?
Still no, man. I just want to say, man, I've been following all y'all for a long time, man. Y'all have put so many smiles on my face, especially Link. I've been following him for a long time, and I found you and Chevy and the rest of the guys, and just I guess I just kind of melted into the group, you know.
What was the first person you found? Were you watching Chevy's videos at first when he first started doing the dog stuff?
No, actually, somehow, the weakest link showed up in my YouTube browser a long time ago, and I was like, damn, and, and he was funny as hell. And then,
You're going to speak up a little higher, though. Having some trouble with hearing you.
I'm sorry. Well, once I started following Link, everybody started showing up in my, in your timeline or whatever. And I just started following everybody, and then Chevy, and that guy that they called a pedophile wasn't a pedophile. I couldn't remember his name.
Oh yeah, Robbie Oddball. He used to make some funny videos about Dork.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. I didn't think he was a clown like that. But
I don't think he was. I think people just got that wrong, or they were trolling him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. I tried to get in on that.
Looks like we lost him. We got number one fan right here. We lost Redline somehow. What's up, number one fan?
Hey.
What's going on?
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
I'm on. All right. Okay. I wanted to come on tonight because I'm from West Virginia.
All right.
And what are we going to do from here on out?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean?
I don't get what you're saying. You lost me. What are we going to do? Just watch them. What can we do?
What can we do? Okay. All right. What can we do? There really isn't anything we can do.
Nah, what? Are you trolling me? I don't.
No, not at all. I am, I'm the god of fuck. I am.
Oh, all right. What's up, man?
I'm Black Illuminati. I've been down since day one.
Oh yes.
I always wanted to come on.
Yeah, all we can do is really watch and see if Dirky does go to court tomorrow. That's all we can do. Not what we can do. We try. What can we do? We're all in other states. There's nothing we can do to help these people, and they don't want our help anyways.
Listen, all right. So that's why I came on, because I am from West Virginia. So I know that I deal with a lot that he goes through personally myself. So I know how difficult it is around here. But then he kind of takes it to another level where, and I've heard people explain that they kind of felt sorry for him because he kind of has to feel up. He has to live up to Jessica's name, this sort of thing. Do you know anything about that?
Well, he doesn't. Well, yeah, there's people that's always felt sorry.
He feels that he has to.
He doesn't have to live up to Jessica's name. He's not even a.
Ignorant.
He's not even a white. He's not even a white. And yes, there's a lot of people that feel bad. And I'm not hating on West Virginia.
And Jessica was never never known to be a woman beater.
No.
No, but see that's where it's all came to. That's where the families even came down to it. They're like, so when you're hating on this boy, it's like what? Then it kind of drizzles down to, well, you're hating on West Virginia, and then it's looking down on all of us. And that's where, it looks down on all of us. I understand because I'm part of you guys. I know it's not that, but
I got much respect for West Virginia, and the people in West Virginia don't even like Dirky. They don't even like him because of what he does.
Wacky Jackie, we know that we're from here. Yeah, and shout out to Moses Heaps too. So when Dirky leaves this town, we throw a damn parade. Right, Moses? We didn't even like that. But now
He
that he's
don't even
back,
leave the house.
and it
Have
seems
you
that
ever
we're stuck
seen
with him
Dirky?
again.
Have you ever seen or met Dirky like at the Boone
Have I
County
ever seen him?
fairs? Yeah, have you ever met him or seen him?
No, but I have friends that look and act just exactly like them.
100%. The drug epidemic has hit a lot of West Virginia, New Hampshire, all around the country. There's people like Dirky. But when you go on, YouTube and you was in the movie and stuff, it's just so easy to just pick him apart. And he's such a bad dude.
Drugs are one thing. See, yeah, I'm not trying to give drugs a bad name. See, he will give drugs a bad name. We're not trying to do that. We're saying that he's giving us a bad look. Period. He don't look right.
What's up?
And we got away from that for a while. We don't want that no more. See, West Virginia was known for being like that for quite a while, and then we finally kind of got out of that. All of a sudden, as soon as this all stuff started kicking in, now we're all looking bad again.
Well, I wouldn't say the whole state looks bad at all. What's up, Redline and Cold TV? I wouldn't say that. He looks bad. He doesn't represent West Virginia at all.
See,
in my opinion,
it comes down.
Am I back in,
it was all by design. They call us all Trump lovers. They'll call us.
That has nothing to do with Dirky, though. Dirky's his own man, and he doesn't make West Virginia look bad. He makes himself look bad. What's up, Cold TV and Redline?
What's up, brother?
Not much.
Well, my mom came in for a second. I wish I could have showed you with her. And
you guys think Dirk's gonna go to court tomorrow or what?
Man, I'm 50-50 on it still.
Yeah. I'm more on the side of no, he won't go.
Do you know if
before, they will not
call in on virtual court?
What'd you say, Cole?
Do you know if you can call the courthouse and get the number and the meeting code so you can like listen in on it?
Oh, I don't know that. Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't know.
I have friends that have been through it. They just don't go back to the state.
Well, that's what I was saying.
As long as you don't.
I don't think he's going to go to Virginia, and if he doesn't go back to Virginia, there's no way they can extradite him. Let's say if he gets arrested in West Virginia in about another year, right? Can West Virginia see his charges from Virginia and extradite him?
Yes.
They can?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but it's isn't it state by state? I don't know. If he was for a murder or something, but it's only
it's going to cost money.
It depends on how the judge writes.
That's going to cost money.
From my experience,
explain that.
All right, this is the way it works. Dirt gets court. Judge puts the bench warrant on. He's out on a PR bond, which means that if he don't show up for court, I'm sorry if you can't hear me. His parents.
Jesus Christ.
Whoever that seller or whatever is in Dirk's name, or however much that PR bond was worth, if Dirk doesn't come up with that, the bounty hunters are going to come and get him and carry him to West Virginia and lock his ass up.
Oh, okay. The bounty hunters. All right, that's possible then. Maybe Dog the bounty hunter will go get Dog.
I live in Kentucky.
My son-in-law's wanting to do that.
Can't come here. I'm not sure if it's the same way in Virginia.
What's up, Randy?
Well, that's something to look into.
I'm another Kentucky boy too. You can't extradite just to any state over a misdemeanor.
No, I wouldn't think so.
And that's
Well,
why
it's a
I say
felony.
it has to be the
I know in Kentucky,
the warrant.
Tennessee can come get you, but in Tennessee, Kentucky can't come get you on a misdemeanor.
Is this a misdemeanor or is this a felony?
I'm not for sure about that either.
It's
I
a
think it's a
misdemeanor, fourth
misdemeanor,
degree.
or he wouldn't have been out so easy. If it's a felony, I don't see him letting them out so easy, man.
Yeah, I think it's just a 4th degree assault, Class A misdemeanor.
Well, Shelley says no, a bounty hunter can't get him because he signed for himself. Nobody put no money up, a personal recognizance.
It depends.
Yeah, but it's still up to Virginia law whether to pick him up or not.
And they said it's not a felony.
Yeah, I don't
believe
see him
it's a
wasting
Class
the
A
gas
misdemeanor.
money on going getting his. I don't see him wasting the gas money on going getting his scummy ass.
Andy,
I hate to say it, but I've had some assault charges, so I got a little experience.
it's really how the judge writes.
What part of Kentucky you from, homeboy?
Louisville area.
Yeah. I'm from Manchester. You ever heard of that?
Manchester,
I'm down
yes,
on
I
the
have.
Virginia, Tennessee line.
I'm Copper Hill,
Is
Georgia.
Isn't the federal institution in Manchester?
Yeah, the FCI. I don't live far at all from it.
They said
Gotcha.
he can plea over the phone. I don't think that is going to be possible. Plea over the phone.
Well, the last time I went to court, I took a plea agreement on the phone. Like I said, I don't know if it'll be the same for him or not.
Well, he's got a court date tomorrow, so who knows what's going to happen? Who knows?
I heard he hired a lawyer. I don't know about that.
I hope he gets some time for real. It adds some years on his life.
It would save, yes. Listen, 30 days or a year in jail would save his life, literally. Literally save his life. And they're saying it's a misdemeanor. I've been going a while. I'm going to shut this down, guys.
All right, man. Hey,
coming
thanks
on.
for letting me come on,
All right,
Rusty.
y'all have a good night, brother.
All right, God
We'll
bless
see
you all. Go slow.
All right, later, man.
And God bless West Virginia and all your rebels down there. All right, I was a little tough with everybody on here trying to talk, but all right, folks, God bless. We'll pick this up another time and see what's going on in the Durkelverse. God bless you all. Go slow.